get me into the observer seat for whichever one you're actually watching?
Yes, yeah, I'll send you an invite now. So hello, we are live, just setting up the first two lobbies for round one of today's Double Trouble tournament. Back again with Chaos Seraph co-casting here.
Hey everybody.
6, so we've got, just waiting on two more in this room. I think that was you taking a drink. I might do the same before we get in. I'll just check in on the other lobby, see how we're going there as well.
No, it's 3 more for this one. I was up in one of the regular seats.
Ah, right. I'll give it another minute and then we'll kick off. It's always the hardest part, getting everyone into the room in time.
Why hasn't it sent me the waitlist confirmation then if people aren't showing up?
Because the way the tool works is just seeing Warrior's message in chat. That's how a nice clean tourney, no foul play. Sean, you have to register for the tournament, so you can do that via my Discord. I'll drop that command in chat for you. The way that the tool works in terms of those that have registered, the registration order takes precedence, but only those that have checked in. So if we've had 16 check-in, which we did today, then the lobbies are created with 8 in each. But once those check-ins are established, there's no way to replace them with someone else that's checked in. So then it's just making sure the people that have checked in do actually turn up. And all right, we're going to actually kick things off. Another 30 seconds. So that we may have a few. I will fill it up with bots. So this may end up being 3 bots in this lobby.
Yeah, Turbo's fast enough already. It can't be short players.
No, absolutely not. Obviously, it's good for those humans that are in the lobby. If 4 progress and there's only 5 playing, it means most do get through. All right, we are underway. So we do have some people that miss out. The other lobby just got perfect. So I think they actually have 8, but I'm not entirely sure. So we are underway in both lobbies. We will be observing the one that we have Warrior in, who is the... Is he the reign? Let me just check the previous winner. I think he's the reigning winner. Actually, no. 2 tournaments ago he won. Maxi D won the last one, but Maxi has actually missed the check-in. Interestingly. Early 2-star Hog Rider by Ayush. Ooh, and I know that you'll be happy with Elite's start as well there, Chaos. 2-star Nightingale.
Two-star Nightingale, I heard? Great.
Yes, you in? Check out Elite's board, Elite 7.
I'm getting in now. I was blowing my nose, so I had my Discord muted.
Yeah, no stress.
See if he actually goes Punisher Assassins with it, or if he does some other weird stuff.
Yeah, it was definitely a very, very nice start. Just checking it on his shop now. He does have 2 Bionic Ninjas, but he hasn't grabbed either of them yet.
Why is he grabbing the doctors? Yeah.
I guess with the crystals he has, he's grabbing everything, but the order at which he grabbed them definitely made me worried for a second there.
You should pull Bionic Ninja back for sure.
I just noticed that Warrior also has found a 2-star Nightingale.
Okay, Warrior's going to win this tournament. Time to watch him. He knows how to play the build.
Finding that early is very strong. Just got to look for that Devourer now.
Oh, rip. Surprise turbo turning. I might be out of here.
I'm looking for a fight. Another day. I came along the northern wind.
3 warriors. My sword is a combination of both strength and precision.
Alright, so still watching Elite's board. Oh no, we're on Warriors board, match up against Elite. So we get to see the 2-star Nightingales go at it. But it looks like Elite has also found that 2-star Bionic Ninja, which early is very, very strong. In fact, it might be two of the strongest early heroes 2-starring. And there it is. Elite does run over Warrior, so Warrior takes his first loss.
I mean, they'll find 8 players even with yours running, I think.
Yeah.
It's just one game. Whenever they start it up, I'll go win my game quick and come back.
Yeah, no stress. It's a bit weird because I know that they're actively trying not to overlap tournaments, and then they've just run this one when mine's kicked off.
Timer for this one's 15 minutes, it looks like. Max is gonna sign up for this one because you missed check-in. Warriors got Beast, he's got Warriors, he's got Assassin. Oh, he could go Assassin, but he's got 2-star Warriors, so he's keeping those in for now.
Yeah. He's definitely going to win this one quite easily against Slays.
My experience will triumph.
So we have a bot that is still undefeated at this stage, although it looks like it is about to go down. Ayush takes the bot down. There we go. So Ayush remains undefeated. Elite remains undefeated at this point in time. How are builds coming along? Quite a few 2-stars. Warriors got the 2-star General Puffer out there as well now.
Let's go make something creative.
3 assassin builds being put together by one of the bots, Kizix and Slays down the bottom.
My sword is a combination of both strength and precision.
There's a
It's
lot
looking
of...
like a sword dancer tourney. Myself, Slays, D, Max. 4 out of the 5 people registered for the surprise tournament are sword dancers.
Right, yeah, I've just clued onto that. Ayush goes down, so now everyone has taken a loss. No, Elite is still undefeated, so we'll continue to watch on Elite's board. I tried your Discord and it says need a 4-digit code. Sean, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Joining the Discord should be pretty straightforward. Never heard anyone requiring a 4-digit code.
They call me the machine killer, but I'm really just an excavator.
I don't think he has the link, and he's trying to do it manually.
Yeah, it looks like for some reason Restream didn't actually drop that link in the YouTube chat. Let me try that again.
I will safeguard Ellenly.
Elite. I'll just paste it directly into YouTube chat. There we go. Use that link, buddy.
Leave the medical work to me.
Matched up against a pretty stacked bot in terms of 2-stars. The bots have definitely been high rolling so far. I think it's looking like it's going to be another win for Elite though. He will remain undefeated here unless Punish is not going to be able to get it done. She goes down. It's now a 2v1. The Bionic Ninja against 2 cyborgs.
Yeah, the bot got him.
Yeah, the bot has got him.
Oh, the bot got Warrior too.
Everyone has now taken a loss. Bots are definitely high rolling, as they often do. 2 of the bots running us engineers and 1 running assassins.
Warrior's just collected himself a bunch of options on his bench. He's got the furry package on his bench. He's got the assassin package.
He does. Quite a few pairs too, looking to 2-star some stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting collection with 3 warriors, 3 hunters out on the board at the moment. Yeah, I think they do. I think they're wired, as Warrior says in chat, to spend more crystals on rolls in the early game. The bots.
They are.
So they can be tough early, but they...
every time I played with them, I've been level like 8 or 9, and they're still at level 6. Like
Yeah. So I think Warrior is about to go down again here. Ayusha's 2-star furry is coming through with the damage.
You know, they're wired that way so that they're still competitive in the early game to cause enough problems, and then they let themselves die, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the first time, like, the Player 7 bot, that's the first time I've seen one go to level 8.
I'm looking for
Sean, check in on the Chess Rush Tournaments channel. If you scroll back up that channel far enough, you'll find instructions on how to register. I can break it down in more detail after the stream if you're still stuck.
If he's in your Discord, I can ping him or give him the blue stacks one, because he needs to go in there anyway.
Yeah, it is there. If he scrolls up far enough, he'll find it.
I'm gonna just make the perma link for it right now.
So Ayush versus the bot. Definitely not going to go down to the bot though.
Is it
The
Sean Moore?
Executioner silence coming through.
I came
Lily,
along
welcome to the stream.
wind.
Yeah, it is Sean Moore, mate.
Okay, yeah, I sent him the link.
So half the lobby so far going assassins. Lily's not a fan. Definitely is the messer right now. So we will continue to watch. Oh, actually, we have 2 bots that are very close to elimination, both below our 20 health, but we don't care too much about those. Elite has found 4 riders now as well.
Warrior's given up on the assassin package with the Punishers and has gone 5 Warrior with
Has
the
he-
CC package of Kraken. So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
got
So still
Warrior
got that
Hunter for
hunter.
now. The Hunters will go out as soon as he gets the rest of the Warrior build.
So he's just looking for 1 more to complete that. Still doesn't have a whole bunch of 2-stars, which is concerning. Lots of options on his bench.
They submitted willingly.
Which is why he's a little bit further down in terms of health. Only got the 2. There we go. There's another 2-star. Still hasn't found the 6th warrior just yet, though. Goes up to level 9. Let's have a look at his shop. I forgot that we could do that.
Battle machine S90. Ready to engage.
So he's actively looking. There is Glutton. There is the 6th warrior.
Yeah,
He got it just in time.
it's undead for now too. It's still not where he wants to be. He wants his Warlocks in there instead of the Hunters, but
And he wants his key warriors, not the early game warriors that he's currently using.
yeah.
He's up against a 1-star
Gone to
sword
level
dancer.
9 though, so at least he's got the 1 copy extra of the Werewolf already, but I don't know if I would have gone to 9 that fast. I think, especially with how strong Werewolf is in Warriors, I always will roll at 8 until I get it.
I think he was possibly just actively looking for one of the warriors he didn't have, and 3 of those that he don't have are elites, so he just wanted to increase his odds of, that's my guess, increase his odds of finding those to max out
you don't
the...
registered.
Yes, Lily
Max
Warriors.
doesn't want to get beat.
Warrior is currently rocking 6 warriors, 3 hunters, 2 undead, 2 furry, 2 oceanborn, and 2 beasts. So 6 combos right now.
Yeah.
Don't look at beauty.
Finds another kraken as well, which is key. Just notice there is a devourer in his shop, but he has of course pivoted away from punishers.
Yeah.
So we have, and we're actually going to check in on Kizik's board here because he could actually eliminate our first bot if he does manage to get the
Use
win
is also
here.
on Warriors.
I think this will be it. So we're going to have player 8. The first AI has been eliminated by Kizik's there.
Slay's got my
Slays-
build going on.
Almost eliminates another bot, but not quite. So Slay's rocking the 4 Punisher 3 Assassin build that Chaos is a massive fan of, and I must admit I'm sold on the build too. I certainly enjoy playing it.
Smell magic.
Oh, I don't like how he's doing his bench at all. This Calamity should be back in the shop. He doesn't need the extra Nightingales.
He's still got a
Famine.
Steel Fist out there, interestingly, as well.
Yeah, the Famine's in there giving undead at least, so it's not horrible, but that Steel Fist could be out of there for like Calamity, and then Calamity can get kicked out after that.
Yeah, yeah. So
He just needs extra assassins or the misfortune.
does he have? He's got the. He does have the sword dancer. He's
Yeah,
up against a
he's just
2-star
only-
sword dancer here, though. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, he's only
Yeah.
just got 3 assassins. Like all his benched assassins are extra.
So Elite does overwhelm there with his 2-star sword dancer. Currently rocking 6 riders, 3 elves, 3 assassins. Quite a unique build, not something you see all the time, but it gets him to win there. Ayush looking very strong on top. 6 warriors, 2 warlock, 2 undead. Sean, yeah, you can't register for this
that's an
tournament. We're
improvement.
currently underway with this tournament. You can only register for future tournaments.
Slays could junk both those calamities plus the steel fist and get up to 30, which he should do.
Checking in on Elite here as he's down to 12 health and he does need to survive and he's looking in a little bit of trouble. That sword dance is going to keep him alive, I think. Yeah, it does help turn the tide.
Yeah, he should junk the
It will come
calamities too.
through.
He's not gonna do it though. He
So
bought
Elite-
march loads instead.
I am your
I don't know if that's right.
Elite manages to survive. We still have a bot in play here as well, but only on 4 health.
Nobody can hurt my hun-hun.
Warrior just found a 2-star berserker. Got the second misfortune as well. The top 3 are looking pretty. Aljon, you can register for future tournaments, but unfortunately this tournament, the registration has already closed. Let me get rid of that room blur ID, as I always forget to do that.
A fire demon
Yeah, so
cannot be defeated.
after this stream, Sean, I'll jump in Discord and walk you through the process. Once you wrap your head around it, it's not too complex, but figuring it out for the first time can be a little bit tricky.
He's leveling up. Okay. Mars Lord should go out. He should just play the extra Devour at this point, or the extra Nightingale.
You talking about Slays?
Yeah, he can junk that famine right now and put the extra Nightingale in. It's infinitely better.
It benefits from the elf
I don't know
combo
why he's
as
buying
well.
Calamity either.
He's going for the 4 undead. Yeah. So I'm going to watch Elite's board here, see if Elite can remain alive. Elite matches up against Ayush. That's going to be a tough matchup.
That's actually smart considering the other 2 players are on 6 warrior, having the 4
yes.
undead. But
The Void Doom ult hitting quite a bit there. Does Elite manage to survive? Still only got the 1-star sword dancer and she goes down. This is going to be it. Ayushi's going to come through and win this one. I think it won't be enough damage to take Elite out of the competition though. So Elite survives on 3 health. The final bot does get eliminated. So we are down to our final 5. The top 4, of course, progressing through to round 2.
Slays just needs to hard roll at this point. Find one of his 3 stars. Find Misfortune 2-star.
join my strongest team.
So if he gets to level 10, what unit should he be putting in here? It looks like he's got the combos that he wants for endgame. Obviously, you could upgrade one of the undeads with a Apocalypse. That would probably be Famine, replace Famine with
yeah.
Apocalypse. All right, watching Elite again, matched up this time against the mirror image of Ayush, so he should get a bit of a reprieve here.
They cower and flee before
No combos from the mirror image, so Elite will survive another round here. Kizik's up against Warrior. I think once again, going to survive. Will deal Warrior a bit of damage here, actually. 21 damage through to Warrior's character there. Warrior down to 16 now. Slays winning against Ayush. This is anyone's game at this point. But you do only need to finish top 4. You don't actually have to win this one to progress. You just don't want to be the next one out. Next one out won't make it through to the final round. Everyone else will.
Luck can no longer protect them.
Slays getting the 3-star Stinger with the double Guru play. That will certainly help. Let's check in on Elite again. Currently on the bubble with 3 health. Match up against Slays and his newfound 3-star Stinger. this may be it, but the 2-star sword dancer will come in once again. Very, very handy. Battling with that stinger right now. In fact, I think it's going to be more than enough.
Just do what
Elite
you normally
eliminate Slays in that battle. Is Warrior surviving? It's going to be a close one, but I think that Berserker is going to put in enough damage that it will eliminate all enemies and keep Warrior alive for another round, and there it is. So 8 damage going through to Ayush there. So we have our top 4. Ayush, Warrior, Kha'Zix, and Elite will be progressing through to the next round.
the medical work to me.
John, the next tournament is
Or you will never be able to
about
look away.
10 hours from now, but you can still register for that one, but it has tons of registration, so I'm not sure that you will actually make it in, but you can certainly feel free to register for it. Is the surprise tourney kicking off soon, Chaos?
Don't I know how you feel?
Yeah.
I can't look into the mirror without dazzling myself.
Somebody messed this up. Did Slays not advance?
No, Slays was the first eliminated out of the humans in this round. So unfortunately,
okay.
Slays just missed
he
out.
made it. He made it into this because he registered for this.
Right. I'll hang up on our Discord chat and you can give me a buzz back when you're done with your tourney.
Yeah.
Good luck. All right, so we're down to our top 3 now. Ayush still sitting pretty, but losing health. Warrior coming through with a very nice warrior build, and then 6 assassins from Kha'Zix there as well. How do the assassins are not favored against the 2 warrior builds? And Warrior, look at the value coming out of Warrior's build. The only one at level 10, tons of 2-star elites. Ayush does have a couple of legendaries, but my pick right now is that Warrior will win this first one.
To our goal.
Sean, so in terms of English-speaking chess rush tournaments, I run 4 a week. Fried Sweet Tea typically runs 1 a week, so I'm not sure that today's is on. Premier Gaming runs 1 a week, a co-op tournament. And then there are surprise tournaments also on the BlueStacks server, which is the one that Chaos is about to jump into on the BlueStacks server. So, yeah, that surprise tournament for some reason kicked off just as mine did, which was a bit of a mistake on their behalf. But anyway, it happens. All right, who does Warrior match up against? Warrior versus Kha'Zix, both on 16 health. The Ayush finding the mirror match, which is incredibly lucky for him. How do the assassins hold up against the armor of these warriors, and will it be enough? The 2-star sword dancer is going to be the key factor here, as she often is in sword dancer builds. How many warriors survive to face her? She gets silenced. That silence is huge, and she does go down. So Kha'Zix down to 6 health now. Warrior on 16, and Ayush still on 24. And has Ayush managed to 2-star any of those legendaries? Not yet. He has gone to level 10. Level 10 is big. There's another guru. Definitely use that guru on that shark. There it is. You got a 3-star Berserker out there too. That was a monster turn from Ayush, and that may be enough to win him this game. That was really, really big. We'll see who Kha'Zix matches up against here. He obviously wants the mirror match. That's the ideal outcome here. So, Ayush versus Kha'Zix. Once again, Assassins versus Warriors. The 3-star Berserker topping the damage charts, but the Shark putting in heaps as well. The Sword Dancer avoided the silence this time around, but it's going to be so many warriors facing her that I'm not sure that she's going to be able to compete with all that, especially that Berserker. Once she loses her invisibility gone, Sword Dancer soon follows. So that will be it for Kha'Zix. So we have the final matchup, Warriors versus Warriors. Let's see whose Warriors come out on top. Void Doom found for Warrior there as well. 3-star Executioner will get silenced. The 3-star Berserker will also get silenced, but the 3-star Berserker only has a passive ability, so the silence hitting the Berserker isn't a big deal. I'm not sure if passives get silenced or not. We will find out very, very soon. Let's watch. So, waiting for the silence to hit. I don't think it has yet. The Executioner there. Oh, the Warrior's Executioner got silenced before it could put any work in. So that's a monster win there from Warrior, actually. Ayush goes down. Wow. That was a big result in the end. 2 Krakens on the board, no wonder. A lot of CC. Although, Ayush did have the 2 General of Wars. Very, very interesting. Anyway, we have our 4 that are progressing. So let me go ahead and update Lobby 1's score. And we will also then check in on Lobby 2 and see how they're going. So we have Warrior in first place, Ayush in second place, Kizix in third, and Elite in fourth place, all progressing through. All right, and then Lobby 2, and let me check in and see how they're going. Who is actually in that lobby? Let's see if I can jump in and spectate the end of that. As we skip out of that, we'll come back to that stuff later. Looking for Dark Magician. Did he not make it? Cody. Okay, there we go. We can view Cody. Spectate. Guts. You've got to check the time. I'm in Australia, so all times are based on my local region. So that's all right. It happens. All right, we're into the second lobby, so we can see our top 4 progressing through. And it's just working out the winner now, Leviathan or Cody. So we did end up having a full human lobby, which is obviously much more ideal than having to run bots in the lobby as well. So this could potentially be the final round if it's a dominating win. Leviathan versus Cody. Cody rocking the 6 Assassins. Let's switch across to Leviathan's board, as it looks like Leviathan with the 6 Rider 4 Humans is going to get this win. Very bad matchup for Assassins. 3-star Sword Dancer though. She's not maxed with items. Cody definitely wants to max that Sword Dancer with items, but that will actually be the round there. So we have Leviathan and Cody, and then I missed who was second, third and fourth, so I will have to touch base. I'll just get a screenshot provided from, actually, I could probably do it this way too. View Cody's profile and his record. Sol and Chris. So Sol and then Chris scraping through in 4th position. So we have our top 8. Let me go ahead and end both of these lobbies. All right. So we're moving the top 4 players across, just figuring this out in the tool. It's the first time I've done this, to lobby 3. And doing the same from lobby 2, going ahead and grabbing the top 4 players and moving them to the final lobby. So we should now have our top 4 from each in the final lobby, which you do have. So go ahead and create that channel. So congratulations to the top 4 from each round. Now this, of course, will be the classic round. create it. Why is it not letting me create it? There we go. Just copy those names, let everyone know who is actually going to be in that lobby. And then I will set up that custom room. So let me go ahead and once again turn on the room ID blur. Create a classic. That's not a classic. There it is. Share that code in the lobby and we'll get everyone in for the final round. And I can invite a few that have made it. So Warrior is in. Cody is in. Leviathan is in. Ayush. There we go. So everyone is jumping in. Better jump to that observer seat real quick. So we're just waiting on one more now, and we'll get underway with the final round of today's Double Trouble tournament. Leviathan, send that invite so we can jump straight in. There we go. So we will hit begin. And we're underway with round 2. Let me go ahead and turn that room blur back off. I remembered this time. All right, round 2. The final round is underway. Who takes out this edition of the Double Trouble tournament? The previous winner, of course, Max, not able to make it. Warrior did win it the time before that.
I thank you for this opportunity.
Let's check in on what people are finding early. Lots of pairs. Look at that. Everyone finding early pairs. In fact, only 2 that didn't find an early pair, and Elite just making an adjustment there. So we'll watch on Soul's board for now. No, Sean, I won't. Just at me in that channel. All right, so Double Famine getting the job done early. No one, of course, he will be losing this first round. Who finds a 2-star early? So we'll just keep an eye out on this board for now. There we go. 2-star Famine and a 2-star Ice Task from Soul. That shot was amazing for Soul. 2-star Ice Task from Elite. 2-star Ice Task from Warrior. Everyone finding the 2-star Ice Task apparently. 2-star Famine for Chris as well. 2-star Steel Fist now for Cody. But Soul with the 2 early 2-stars. Jokes, after the stream wraps up, as Sean's touched on, I will walk through those that would like to join future tournaments. I'll walk through the process on how to do that. Of course, it is free to enter, and you can win real prizes, so always happy to have as many as joining as possible. We currently had over 30 registered for this tournament, but we only had about 16 check-ins, so the more that check in, the more I can have people participating, maybe run 32 people tournaments as opposed to 16, but need more and more registering to get to that level. So Soul looking in a very, very strong early position. 3 Warriors, 2 Furries, and 2 2-stars. No one else has been able to find 2 2-stars. Ayush does have an early Punisher. That Devour is quite nice. So who does Soul? Soul v Cody in the first PvP round. Soul definitely looks favoured, but can Cody clutch it out with his Cyborg Engineers? Only having 1 2-star is a bit of an issue though, and it's not going to be enough. So Soul will get the first round victory here against Cody. The Wukong does go down, but it looks like it's possible that 3 other heroes will survive, although surely Ice Tusk does go down here. Can the Supersonic take... Oh, I think she's targeting the wrong... Oh, no, Ice Tusk. There we go. Ice Tusk does go down. So 3 damage going through to Cody. Kizix, Elite, and Chris also winning on their boards. So, Sean, the process is that registration's open. and I'll let people know on my Discord when the registration's open, and then it's essentially those that register first have priority, but you then have to check in half an hour before the tournament starts. If you've registered and you don't check in, you're not actually picked. So there's a waiting list once the spots are filled, and then people from the waiting list can also check in. And then when the check-in window closes, the lobbies get created based on those that have checked in. So registering early is advantageous, and checking in obviously is key as well. So Soul may actually go down against Warrior here. The 2-star is not going to be enough there. Warrior just has a slightly nicer composition. The early Undead and early Beast helping quite a bit there. Who else is undefeated? Elite remains undefeated. In fact, the only player to remain undefeated through the first 2 PvP rounds. I have, Sean, if you actually go into the announcements channel on my Discord, you'll be able to see the schedule of my tournaments as well. Keep in mind that they are all in Australian time. But those dates and times repeat each week. So 4 tournaments a week. Anyone can enter, and prizes for the top 3 each time. Alright, does Elite maintain the win streak here? Looking like a pretty even matchup, but the 2-stars definitely favour Elite. He has an extra one of those. Although, I might have spoken too soon, the Hunter's coming through and dealing a chunk of damage there. And Misfortune is going to go down here. Can she take out the Stalker Drone? Not going to happen. So everyone now has lost a round going into round 6. Leviathan currently on 87 health in 8th place, and Warrior up in 1st place on 97 health. Once again, going the Warriors. So we've got 3 currently building Warriors, 3 currently building Cyborg Engineers, 3 with Riders, and a couple with Hunters as well. No one with Assassins, or at least not 3 Assassins just yet. Best way to convert time is probably just use a website. In the tournament lobbies, you can actually use the timer function to get a breakdown of how long it's going to be till that tournament kicks off. But that's only for the tournaments that are open, and only the next tournament is open at this stage. So Warrior versus Soul here. I think Warrior's going to come out on top once again. The Marsh Lords in the back with the Young Frogs doing that slow damage. They do, of course, slow by 30% when they hit enemy heroes. And they deal extra damage because they are pets as well. So big chunk there going through to Soul's health total. Kizik's also on 97 health, and Chris not that far behind on 96. And then Cody also in the 90s, still on 93. Let's have another look at the overview here while we have some downtime. Leviathan has 4 riders, but no 2-stars yet. And that hurts. That's one of those situations where the shop just isn't being very kind. There we go. He does find a 2-star. We'll check back in on Warrior's screen here. See if he can maintain that win streak against Cody. 2-star Nightingale there and a 2-star Steel Fist. You can see that Nightingale just shutting down the mana regain of Bangar there. So he doesn't get his ability off whatsoever. She's going to be doing the same thing with Glutton now, but it's not going to be enough against all those Marsh Lord pet young frogs. So once again, the beast assist from Warrior carrying him to the win there and dealing another chunk of damage. Let's check in on a Leviathan, who unfortunately the 2-star Scourge wasn't enough to get a win. Let's actually check in on his shop here. He does find another rider there in Unicorn Cavalier. Doesn't go ahead and pick her up just yet, which is interesting. Maybe not looking... Oh no, there it is. There it is. Yes, the Marsh Lord, that pet is absolutely incredible. The young frog, because it does damage and slows the attack speed, it's very, very useful. So we have Warrior versus Ayush. This is a rematch from last round in round 1 of the Turbo game, where Warrior was able to take out Ayush for first place in round 1. Who gets the win here? It is going to be Warrior once again. The Young Frogs doing that additional damage. So 11 health loss there. Warrior remaining on top. Kizik still undefeated, other than that one early loss, as is Chris. We have 3 rocking hunters at this stage. This is very, very interesting. Now, 3 hunter combo isn't particularly strong, especially when you've only got 1-star hunters, but 6 hunter combo can be quite strong. But these 2 are definitely benefiting from the hunter combo because they're both 2 stars. So let's check in. We'll watch Chris's board this round and see how she does with all this hunter damage matched up against Cody, who has split in each corner, rocking some assassins. The assassins jumping straight to the back and taking care of that Calamity. Now they're going to be shredding that Stalker drone. This is a rough matchup for Chris here. The assassins favoured significantly against hunters, but the 2 stars might be enough to sustain here, and the famine going to come through. There's the Hog Rider explosion, and Chris does get another win there. You'll need to use some sort of, just Google it, Sean, on there'll be some sort of translation site. Just do AEST to your local time. It'll tell you the equivalent time in Canada. Dolsha, one of the best things against summons is actually sorcerers, because they deal area of effect spells, so they just melt through all of the pets. Can be really, really effective, but no one at this point in time is rocking sorcerers or humans, which is very interesting. So we're up watching the bears go down this round. No one should lose this. Everyone should get a few items here and maintain their streaks.
As you wish, my master.
Yeah, I'm definitely quite surprised to see 3 hunters at this stage. Hunter's biggest weakness are assassins, and there is only 1 assassin build, so if the assassins go out early, then hunters are definitely viable. And there is another 2-star hunter. Kraken goes in over Hog Rider, which is absolutely the right play. Hunters, we don't see them as much in the meta these days, so let's continue to watch these hunters and see if they can continue to win. Alright, this is a bit of a hunter mirror match, but I do believe that Chris's build is a little bit stronger at this point. And I think that's what we see here. The 2-star famine, the 2-star stalker drone, especially the stalker drone, just shredding. Although it will be enough, but only barely. Only barely.
Generating data.
No, that's right, Dolce. There is only 1 assassin build right now, which is very, very interesting. And I guess if the shop isn't giving you assassins, you can't build assassins, so that's fair enough. Chris finding a second rider there. Actually, I say second on her bench. It is actually her 4th rider, and that is often the best way to go with hunters. 6 hunters, 4 riders is particularly strong. I guess another hog rider, or gets a hog rider back out on the board. So 5 hunters. Just looking now for Shakaraka or Forest Breath, I believe is the missing one. Is that correct? Yes. Forest Breath, the elf. Shakaraka obviously would be the preferred option. That gives her a legendary and the Oceanborn combo as well. So once again, shredding, so much damage coming out of these hunters. She's only 1 hunter away from 60% attack buff, which is huge. So Elite does go down there. Does Warrior maintain his win streak? He does. It's going to be very interesting at the end to see just how Chris and Warrior match up if they both do survive to the late stage, the Warriors versus the Hunters there. Let's check in on Cody. Cody's down to 51 health now. Looking for either 6 assassin build or maybe a cyborg engineer assassin build, depending on what the shop gives, I'm sure. There we go. We have our second assassin player. Elite now has 3 assassins on the board as well, but both are down to around 50 health, which is a little bit concerning. Cody mash up against Kizix here, the Hunters and the Assassins. So this is in Cody's favor, and we see that it's just not going to be enough. The 2 stars out of Kizix are going to overwhelm the 1-star Assassins, and Kizix gets another win there. Let's check in on Chris once again winning. Warrior once again will win this one as well. So Warrior and Chris continuing to win streak, which is one of the best ways to maintain your economy.
Hello, Knights. Here comes a dragon.
Two humans.
There is a big upgrade. General of War for Wukong. There is a 2-star Glutton as well. A few humans in that shop. How is Chris doing? Stagnated a little bit with the number. I would replace Hog Rider with that 2-star Famine. I think having that 2-star Famine in over that Hog Rider would be significantly better at this point in time. Will it cost her against Cody's Assassins? I'm not sure that Cody has enough 2-stars once again. It's going to be close though. That Sword Dancer might be the difference, as she often is. Firefur putting your work in the back line. Can a Sword Dancer 1v3 here? She's only... No, she goes down, unfortunately, for Cody. Chris getting another win there.
They must be.
There's another Scourge as well.
The War God stands with me.
If Chris can get the Unicorn Cavalry route, then it makes sense to keep the Hog Rider because you're getting 4 riders. But until that happens, I think putting the 2-star Famine in over the Hog Rider is the stronger play, because you're getting a thicker or more HP on the board in terms of health. 3,200 health versus 2,000 health. Good to keep an eye out on what items Chris is able to pick up here from the Harpies. How many does she pick up? Does she have luck and get 3 or 4? Or is it going to be one of those awkward rounds we're going to get 1 or 2? There's 3. 2 still... Oh, there's 4. Could potentially max out and get 5 here. Wow. 5 items from the 5 creeps. That was very, very lucky. Just noticed that Kha'Zix has achieved full Hunter now. And plenty of 2-stars out there on the board as well. 6 Hunter, 2 Rider. So just looking for the extra riders at this point, I imagine. I'm not entirely sure. He might be trying to go 4 Undead. There's a Glutton. So might just be looking for Misfortune or Apocalypse. Or Stinger, potentially. Let's watch the... watch 6 Hunters do work. They are matched up against Cody. Once again, Assassins versus Hunters. But I still don't think Cody has enough strength. Too many 1-stars out on the board. And the Hunters are going to absolutely melt through, I think. The Sword Dance is not going to be enough. That's it. That was a very quick round.
30 split seems fair.
Aaron. Welcome back, mate. I'm glad you could jump back on stream. So we have Elite down to 15 now, unfortunately. Hasn't been able to pull off or complete a build at this point. So it's currently rocking 4 humans, 3 assassins.
Barbecue.
There is a 5th human. Still 1 human shy. Also, only 3 2-stars on the board. Probably needs to get that Hog Rider out on the board just for...
Let's put an end to this.
There's the 3rd Sorcerer. And the 6th human. There we go. Okay. Unfortunately, only 2 2-stars though, so I think it's too little too late. This could very well be the final round for Elite. Let's see if the combo is enough. Uh-oh, that is a very, very bad matchup. Very bad matchup. This is almost certainly going to be the final round. Those Hunters are going to absolutely shred these Sorcerers. Does it do enough damage to eliminate? No, I think... Okay, so Elite does survive on 8 health. Just barely. Needs to avoid the Hunters though, and the problem is there are 3 Hunters that he has to avoid, so the odds of avoiding them aren't amazing. He just moved to the UK for a 1-year exchange program, so I've been busy settling in. Yes, it would be great to have you sign up for a future tournament, but yeah, that's a big move. UK for a 1-year exchange program. That should be good fun though. Aaron Ramos, yes, I certainly enjoy 6 Hunter 4 Riders. The problem is in the Assassin meta, they just go down so much to Assassins, but with only 1 Assassin build out on the board, it's certainly viable.
Must be tampered with.
We've got lots of variety right now. we'll stick with Elite, see if he is able to survive another round. He was able to 2-star a couple of important pieces there in Lightbringer and General of War. Once again, up against a Hunter build. The General of War stun, amazing work there. The Flamecaller ult coming through. There's Lightbringer melting the rest. So once again, Elite survives, dealing damage to Kha'Zix there, putting Kha'Zix down to 38 health. Cody's down to 22. Chris has lost a couple of rounds, and Warrior still sitting strong with 97 health. Can anyone take Warrior out from this position? Warriors are suited. They kind of are very, very good against both Assassins and Hunters, so he might have built himself the perfect build here. Ayush has once again gone the Warriors as well, but he doesn't have as many of the key Elites just yet. We will continue to watch Elite, as Elite is on the bubble right now. 8 health remaining, needs to continue to win to stay alive. Matched up against Ayush. Sorcerers do match up well against Warriors, but once again, maybe not enough 2-stars. Very nice General of War stun there though. Oh, and the Lightbringer cast was perfect. Double Frost Lotus cast will melt through the remaining Warriors, so Elite continuing to survive. Putting Ayush down to 28 health now. Let's check in. Warrior once again getting that win. A bit of respite now against the Enraged Minotaurs for Elite. We will take a drink as well. Human Sorcerers and Riders are a very fun build. I certainly enjoy rocking those as well. You can actually get 6 Human, 4 Rider, 3 Sorcerers at level 8. But then you lose the Dragon buff. Whew, made very light work of those Minotaurs. So, if you replace the Venom with a Rider, you would then have... to be honest, to be totally honest, I think getting the 4th Rider in there, even at 1-star, is more important than having Venom out there. I would absolutely sub in the Scourge for that Venom, just to get the 4 Rider. The extra armor is going to be key right now, so here we go. Are the Sorcerers going to be able to take out the Hunters here? See how much damage comes out of those Hunters. Though the Lightbringer cast was very, very big. Just managing to survive. No! Calamity manages to come through there, but Elite does survive. 3 health remaining, so not out of it yet. Not out of it yet. Yeah, sorry, Sean. If you're going Human Sorcerers and Dragons, it's level 9, but you can have 6 Humans, 4 Riders, and 3 Sorcerers at level 8. Which I think Elite does need to do against these Hunters. I think Elite needs to take out the Venom and put in the Scourge. I think that's the best play. Let's have a look in the shop. Gets a level 9 now. No, sorry, 9 crystals. I looked at the wrong number. Yeah, I think not replacing Venom with Scourge might be a slight misplay, because you're missing out on a pretty significant bump in the Rider buff. Mashed up against another Hunter build. It's another awkward one for him. This is a very strong Hunter build. The General of War stun, very, very well positioned, but it's not going to be enough. Chris is going to take out Elite here, so we have our first elimination. Actually, we have 3 eliminations this round. So I just noticed Ayush has gone down against Cody, and Warrior has also eliminated Soul. So just like that, we've gone from 8 players to 5 players. We lost a Warrior build, a Hunter build, and a Human Sorcerer build. So we have remaining another 2 Hunter builds, a 6 Rider build, a 6 Assassin build, and a 6 Warrior build. Chris has managed to take back #1 spot, with Warrior having lost a few rounds. We will watch Leviathan's board. 6 Riders. Not as many 2-stars as he would like. Let's see if Leviathan can continue to survive. Mashed up against Cody here. The Assassins putting in so much work, but Assassins do struggle a little bit against Riders. The 3-star Evergreen in the back tanking a ton of damage, and I think the Assassins are going to come through here and will eliminate Leviathan there. Unfortunately for him, he does finish in 5th place. So we are down to our top 4. Of course, only the top 3 will win prizes. Chris is doing incredibly well without having a full combo out on the board. Shows you the strength of just having lots of strong heroes. She's still looking for that 6th warrior, I believe. Yeah, she hasn't found Shark yet, although she does have Forest Breath on the bench. She needs to get to level 9 to get that Forest Breath in. So it's going to be Chris versus Warrior here. Who has the... Oh, the Kraken did get the silence there, which definitely hurts. The General of War Stun's going to hit everything as well. So I think the Warriors will overrun the Hunters right now. And Kizix does go out in 4th place. So Cody clutching out a top 3 finish there. So we're going to have our prize placings. Just got to work out the order now. Sean, prizes are $20, $10, and $5 paid out in app style cards. So Play Store or App Store, those sorts of things. Steam cards, Amazon cards, your choice. Whatever's available in your region. That Dolce did call a Cody win very early in this round. Can Cody clutch it out with the 6 Assassins? Unfortunately, I don't think although he has a very valuable build right now. The 2-star Sword Dance is quite strong too, but not a favourable matchup against the Warriors. The Assassins should beat Chris. The Assassins are favoured against the Hunters, but not necessarily against the Warriors. But Warrior does have some work to do to find some more of those key pieces in his build. He doesn't have all the elites that he's looking for just yet. So Cody could definitely win this from here. Warrior going up to level 9 now. So all our competitors are now at level 9.
Don't look at beauty.
Chris has a fantastic economy right now. Gets the 6 Hunter in as she goes to level 9 as well. So her full build is online. It's just about maximizing the heroes now. Let's continue to watch Cody's board and see if Cody can come back all the way and take out this tournament. 3-star Bionic Ninja as well. Such a decent unit to 3-star, as the 3-star Bionic Ninja does do additional damage to any hero that is a lower star rating than it, and absolutely wrecks the mirror image there. But who wins the real battle? Yeah, I think Chris is going to struggle here. Unfortunately, the Hunters are not favoured against Warriors or Assassins right now. So Cody's going to need some luck to turn this around. Cody may need to go all in on Riders, to be honest, but she doesn't have any additional Riders. Does get a 3-star Famine. Must admit, I'm a little bit underwhelmed by her ability. Even at 3-star rating, she only increases her attack by 100 damage at her absolute most, which isn't a whole lot. A great sword on its own is 80 damage. Ah, sorry, Chris. There we go. So we have Chaos back. There. I just heard my... so Chris manages to avoid another loss by facing the mirror there. Does Cody survive against the Warriors here? I think the Sword Dancer will be enough to get it done here.
Yeah.
So Chris basically was in a driver's seat for most of this, but unfortunately she's stuck up against now Warriors and Assassins, which the Hunters don't do that well against. It's going to be tough for Chris from here.
She's going to be the only player at level 10. Oh, why did she roll all that money? I thought she was going to 10 for sure.
She does have a
She just rolled like 18 gold or something. She's got enough to go to level 10 and be the only player there.
She does have a War Machine in the shop too. I think going to 10 and getting that legendary out on the board would be a very good play right now.
Oh, for sure.
We'll continue to watch Cody down to 22 health. Mashed up against Chris here, and we're going to see the assassins come through and absolutely wreck these hunters. The 3-star Bionic Ninja as well, making light work of so many of these heroes.
It's kind of what happens when you play 6 Hunter instead of 6 Rider and 3 Hunter, but should definitely be going to 10. I don't care what she puts in.
Yeah, it's...
There you go, another Stalker drone. Go to 10. Like, no, stop rolling. Go to 10.
It's going to be very, very tough. She's definitely looking to 3-star the Stalker drone, the Hog Rider, and the Kraken. But with that economy and that health remaining, and given how the previous rounds have gone,
to go to 10 just to get
need
the
to change something. That's right. Doing the same thing over and over again isn't going to work.
She's holding out because of the the PvE round coming up. Oh no, she's gonna die right here.
It's going to be a slightly better matchup than maybe. Warrior hasn't achieved his full build yet, but it's going to be tough to win this one, but just needs to survive with some health at this point. Who got the silence there? Kraken got the silence there, which is...
Yeah. I don't know why she beat him, but...
Yeah, that was interesting. Just a bad RNG for Warrior there, but that's perfect for Chris. Cody obviously getting the win against the mirror match.
Stop rolling. Now she's gonna roll
see...
for the 3 stars, and she's gonna get greeted for it.
Yeah, she is refreshing the shop. She'll go down to 50 once again, I believe. There's the Sword Dancer. She thought about it for a second. There's a Dragoon. I would be picking that Dragoon up. I'd be starting to collect riders right now. I would definitely be starting to collect the riders that she's missing. The 2 human riders. Especially with one of them
She's gonna
in
stay
the
on
store.
6 Hunter. If she can get Stalker Drone at 6 Hunter, she'll win, but...
No gurus for her, unfortunately, which doesn't help.
I didn't
Alright, let's keep an eye on her store and what she does with those crystals. Does she go all in on level 10? Or does she spin? She's spinning down. No, she's gone all in on the level. Okay. Yes. Great play there.
Put
Get
the
that
Hog Rider
Stalker
in.
drone. Oh, the Hog.
I think the Hog, but... It depends what she's got for other items, because the Hog gets the Rider bonus too, so... Oh, Sugar Action.
Oh, hello, Shark.
So
you got
I'd still be putting Hog in.
Yeah,
instead
I
of
think,
something else, like pull Fire Fur or something.
Alright, she gets the mirror match, so she gets another breather this round. So we're going to have Cody v Warrior, and if Cody loses by enough of a margin, could be an elimination here. The 2-star Sword Dancer, once again, though, is going to put in a ton of work. How many items currently stacked, maxed out on swords, 1 tome and 1 dagger. So Warrior down to 49, Chris on 27, and Cody sustained on 22 on a 12 win streak now from Cody. Massive turnaround.
Make the Hog. For sure you make the Hog with that Guru. Because, like, she can't find them. I don't think she's going to find another one with, like, a...
Yeah. Does she do it? Does she do it?
Her shop is telling me level 9 still, but...
Oh, her shop is showing me level 7. Isn't that weird?
It's like it's a 420 attack increase to do it.
Yeah, I think that was definitely...
And, like, she's trying to use it to tank the assassins, too, so... Giving it the extra health and
the only thing that's keeping...
attack.
Yeah, that was incredibly lucky. Cody down to 4. Cody still surviving. Just surviving. It is funny seeing 2 kings versus a pawn in the final round of the tournament. Of course, Warrior is a former king in Classic, but just hasn't bothered getting there this season.
The shadow gives life, and the shadow takes
Yeah, Warrior had
away.
all 3 of them last season.
I think he was 3 ranks shy in co-op, but essentially, like he was Queen 7 or Queen 8 or something in co-op. But yeah, that's essentially...
I thought he got it.
No, he didn't in the end. It's essentially triple king though. So Cody shredding the mirror match there. Let's check it on Chris's board here. How's she doing against the Warriors this time around? Stuns going around all over the place. Double Krakens from Warrior, but it's not going to be enough. Another 12
She's
damage
trying to
through.
use the gear for the stalker drone, but
Yeah. Which, look, it will be massive, but she hasn't found it yet.
yeah.
And she needs to survive. I think, given that she's on 27 health, I actually don't mind it. She can take one more hit before she's out. She's probably not going to lose 27 health in one go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a greedy play for the win, right? She's playing for the win, not to finish second or third. So I don't... This is something similar to what I would do. I would hold out as long as I possibly could in this situation too, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of just feel like
If
she
another
gets
shark
stuck, she's gonna
appears,
wanna
I would
do
absolutely...
shark too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like
Two-star shark
likely
would be
to find the
huge.
stalker drone than to find the hog rider. So
Let's check in on
doing the hog
Cody
now
here.
and just finding the stalker drone can actually
This might be it for Cody.
Oh,
This
I'd do it.
might be it. Although the Sword Dancer, you can never say it's over with Sword Dancer still on the board, and I think she will actually manage to sustain 3v1. Oh no, the stun coming into the clutch time, and that will be it for Cody. So we're down to our final 1v1. No more mirror match, no more breathers for anybody. Well, actually, I say that, and we get to a creep round. So the final breather before we go into what will be the final stretch of this tournament.
Does she have all her items? She's got weird items on Kraken. I don't like that.
So Dolcia's early pick of Cody winning this one unfortunately doesn't come to fruition, but Cody definitely does place. So Cody will win $5, and the $10 and $20 prizes will go to either Warrior or Chris.
Chris has 4 tomes that she's not stacked together. I don't know why. She's got 2 on Calamity, she's got 2 on Scourge, she's got 1 on Kraken. Like, she could be putting 4 tomes on somebody, but she's not doing it.
Who would your pick be at this stage to get that shield?
Against Warriors comp, I'd almost put it on Kraken, just because it guarantees the second half of the spell.
That 3-star Hog Rider might actually be the play. She didn't use Guru, but
No.
would you potentially... Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Does the silence from execution, this is a question for you, does it affect passive abilities such as Stalker Drone?
It wouldn't, but Hog Rider is still not the highest value unit on the board anyway.
Right, because...
Oh, it actually is. It might be. Because the Calamities are 369, Hog Riders 9 as well.
And it's a
Okay,
3
so Hog Rider
stars.
could get it. Yeah,
Let's
Hog
have a
Rider
look.
could
Let's
get
see
it.
who gets the silence here.
And it can go on Hog Rider. It'll just be
Wow.
the damage
Hog
part
Rider
of it.
died.
The silence will be useless. But yeah.
Yeah, yep.
See, like I think Kraken just died without getting the second half of the cast, which is why I think the 4 tomes is okay.
That was a massive, massive win for Warrior there. All right, there is a 3-star Stalker Drone.
Stalker drone, yeah.
I'm not sure it's going to be enough, and I'm not sure that you want the shark
She
on the
still
front
has the
line
tomes
right now.
split up for no reason. She has to pick one of them.
Probably wants to adjust the positioning from out of corner right now. No assassins that she has to worry about.
Yeah, that too.
So many 3-stars on Warrior side of the board. That 3-star Berserker is terrifying.
Leaving the tome split is what's costing her. She could do so much with the tomes. Like Kraken can guarantee the second half because the tome shield should proc after the start of the ability.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah, I'm not
sword
sure it's
guarantee
going to be enough
the
here.
shield, like no.
Massive stuns
dead.
coming through from Warrior, and it's going to be an
Yeah.
overwhelming victory here.
Oh,
Another
he's got a werewolf 3-star.
30 damage
Can't kill
coming
that
through from
Berserker
Warrior
3-star
there.
too.
Wow, that was terrifying, that endgame build. So Warriors are definitely very, very strong still. But we do have our final placing. So let me go ahead and update that. We can record this score. I managed to sort out the way the tool works, so we managed to get the lobbies happening correctly this time around, which is always good. So Warrior in first place, Chris in second place, and Cody coming through in third place. Congratulations to all 3 of you on placing and earning prizes. Go ahead and end that lobby and announce that in the relevant channels on Discord. How did your surprise tourney go, Chaos? Who ended up winning that one?
I did.
Oh, congratulations.
So it was worth leaving.
It was worth jumping out of the casting booth to go ahead and win a quick surprise turbo tournament. Awesome.
I was somewhat scared going into the last round though, because I had Head Reaper and Lilith at 2-star with like enough Lilith that I could have possibly got 3-star, but I wasn't sure. So I moved all my items off Lilith to Head Reaper because I had 4 tomes to stack, and then got the 3-star Lilith before I could switch them back. So I went into the final round with them still on Head Reaper, and I was like, oh no, if I lose because I moved these items, I would have been so frustrated. But I still managed to win pretty heavily that round. But.
So you ended up getting your Punisher Assassin build from the sounds of it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had Bionic Ninja 2-star in round 1, 2 Devours in round 2.
Wow. That's amazing.
And then round three I got what was it? I got Head Reaper round 3 too. So
were there many other assassin players competing with you for the key pieces?
There was a couple, but like it was like double Devour round 2 is like 5% chance to roll him, and I got 2 of them in the second round.
And what about Sword Dancer? How early were you able to 2-star the Sword Dancer?
Sword Dancer, like almost in the last latest rounds. Like I barely got Sword Dancer 2-star, but I had 4 crit swords, 4 lightning daggers on her. So.
Well, that's awesome. Nice to hear you dropped out of the casting booth to go get a quick win.
7 crit swords that game.
Wow, that's amazing.
3 on Head Reaper three on Head Reaper to upgrade his skills damage because it's based on his max attack with the Forbidden Tomes, plus the 4 on Sword Dancer.
That's incredible.
I had 6 lightning daggers, I think, too, because I had 7 lightning daggers too. I think I had 3 and 3 on Head Reaper and 4 on Sword Dancer.
Wow, so you just had all the items, all the key pieces for that build. Would have been pretty hard to lose that one.
Which is why I was even more salty that I moved them off the Lilith. It's like 3 and 3 plus the things on Lilith would have been just fine, but I didn't know I was getting her to 3-star until like 1 second left in there.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Congratulations to our winners as well. Once again, Warrior, Chris, and Cody in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in today's tournament. Thank you so much for jumping into the casting booth with me, Chaos. I appreciate it, mate.
For the little bit I was able to stay. Yeah.
For everyone that would like to join future tournaments, I just dropped my Discord link in chat. Make sure to go ahead and join up there for all the details. I'm going to jump in there and do some explaining for those that are interested. And until next time, see you all later.